Now onto the pandemic. Bars and nightclubs must remain closed in Douglas County. The health department reports the number of new COVID cases is going down since that order and the mask order went into effect in early July. KMBC 9's Bianca Beltran is live now in Lawrence with more. Bianca?
And Kelly, just take a look at the window of this 8th Street tap room in Lawrence. They are counting the days that they have been closed, but an employee tells me he thinks it's the right call. Disease investigators with the Douglas County Health Department have identified 108 cases tied to bars in Lawrence since they were allowed to initially reopen on June 8th. Bars were ordered to close again July 3rd. Now, businesses are able to do curbside and carry out, including alcohol. And the manager at the Roost restaurant says that has worked well for them. They have received a lot of community support, but unfortunately, not all businesses are able to offer that service.
I can't say that I am happy that places had to shut their businesses down, but I definitely understand that they know too, that it's for the best. They're doing the best they can.
People are also required to wear masks inside public places, and when 6 feet social distancing is not possible, the health officer says that the usage of masks will help keep more places open while limiting spread of the virus. Reporting in Lawrence, Kansas, I'm Bianca Beltran, KMBC 9 News.
Douglas County added 7 new cases since Wednesday, bringing the total number of cases to 489. We'll get new numbers from Kansas tomorrow, but here's a look at the pandemic in Missouri. The state is reporting 708 new cases since Wednesday. Looking at tests coming back positive in the last 2.5 weeks, in Missouri, 6% of tests are coming back positive. In Kansas, it's 10.7%. As coronavirus cases increase, there is also a rise in hospitalizations. Clay and Platte counties recently issued mask orders in response. KMBC 9's Emily Hallwick spoke with a doctor at Liberty Hospital about his concerns.
There was a time when things looked promising at Liberty Hospital.
There were several days in late May we had 0 patients.
But Chief Medical Officer Dr. Raghu Adiga says that has changed.
By late June and early July is when it started going up.
The Clay County Health Department says in the past 2 weeks, the county has seen a 36% increase in coronavirus cases and a 300% increase in hospitalizations in the last 30 days, jumping from 10 to 40. Liberty Hospital has 10 coronavirus patients, many seriously ill.
6 of them are in ICU.
Dr. Adiga says the age of coronavirus patients in the hospital is going down.
We've had age group anywhere in the 20s and 30s as well.
He's hopeful the mask order could have an impact.
We are really glad that counties are advocating that for the general public, and it is very important. And there is plenty of evidence now to show that masks help.
But it could take weeks to see that reflected in the numbers.
We're talking about anywhere between 2 to 4 weeks before we see a huge difference. So it's not going to be immediate.
Emily Hallwick, KMBC 9 News.
The Clay County mask order goes into effect this Sunday and lasts through August 23rd. The Platte County mask order went into effect today and remains in effect indefinitely. We'll have the full orders at KMBC.com. The University of Kansas Health System says numbers for COVID-19 patients are spiking. The hospital went from 22 patients Monday to 34 today. 12 of those are in the ICU. Doctors say they're worried about the supply of critical medications for those patients. The University of Kansas is working on back-to-school plans. Some things students can expect are free saliva tests, a private dorm to house students who test positive for COVID-19, plus more than 300 classrooms redesigned to help with social distancing.
We just feel it's really important for us to do our best effort to get them back and provide them as much as we can of the college experience, if you will.
KU Chancellor Dr. Doug Girard says the whole situation with sports is very fluid and he's keeping all options open. K through 12 students in Kansas would normally start school in a month, but Governor Kelly's order to delay school is leaving some families in limbo as parents try to figure out what to do with their children. KMBC 9's Matt Evans shows us how the Chamber of Commerce is also chiming in.
Reaction has been swift. It has been varying from organizations across the state of Kansas to Governor Laura Kelly's announcement yesterday. Here at Shawnee Mission South High School, where this school district say that they are supportive, they are appreciative of the governor's decision to push back the start of classes here and across the state. However, the Kansas Chamber of Commerce, the business leader and business leaders in the state, don't appear to be quite as supportive. After the governor's press conference yesterday, Alan Cobb, the Kansas Chamber president and CEO, said in a statement that businesses do understand the difficult logistics facing schools, but also say that schools must reopen to get students back into learning. He goes on to say, quote, "This 3-week delay will be frustrating for many businesses and workers. It clearly will create challenges and some hardships for those who have school-aged children. We asked the governor and the Kansas Department of Education to do what they can to accommodate businesses and others who want to assist families with child care needs." As far as what this means for child care and for parents of student-aged children, well, it likely means that people will have to continue on with the current format of whatever they're doing, at least for the time being, as school has now been pushed back by a few weeks. In Overland Park, Matt Evans, KBC 9 News.
The chamber statement also emphasizes that Governor Kelly's order will still need to be approved by the Kansas Board of Education.